what, only one song is under 4 minutes or so. The rest are over 6 minutes. And the reason why this absolutely works is because they have parts. And also, another example. Another example is Master of Puppets by Metallica. Was that my headphones? Like, another example is Master of Puppets by Metallica, because those actually have parts. You know? They actually feel, just because they have like 7 minute songs doesn't mean that they don't go by quickly. You know? They actually keep your interest, you know? I keep saying like it's a verbal tick, just like I keep saying like. Um, and one of my favorite Green Day song is Jesus of Suburbia, and that's what how long it is. It's 9 minutes long, but that's because they're like five mini songs stitched together to make a coherent 9 minute song. So at least it keeps things interesting every 2.5 minutes. And by the time the ninth minute happens, it's like I want to listen to it again because it feels so short. Like these songs from Oasis just keep going, you know? Like the first song is 7 minutes, next song is five, then seven, then five, then four. This is like Devil Put Dinosaurs Here level of like excessive, you know? Let's see their next album because like maybe they're off the drugs. No, it's not this. Standing Over the Shoulder of Giants is 47 minutes, and it's leaner, yeah, but like, yeah, but by the time that happens, like, at least Oasis split up. That's all I can say. But Smashing Pumpkins keeps going because Billy Corgan just wants to like have that second. He wants to top Melancholy and Infinite Sadness when he doesn't have to. He could easily just go back to pre Melancholy, you know? He doesn't have to make a triple album. He could just make stuff like Siamese Dream, something simple and not just like bloated at times. Oh, God. I genuinely hope that, like, I really hope that Billy Corgan can get his crap together. Or at the very least, I don't know, like, honestly, it's like they have their moments, but God, good God, just Jesus, you know? Um, yeah, like, oh God. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I couldn't go to sleep. I couldn't go to sleep, so I'm gonna be probably running on fumes. Like um, I was just surprised, you know. I was genuinely surprised how much I didn't sleep. Like I went to bed at around midnight and I couldn't go to bed, and now it's 4:20. Hi Uplift, how are you? It's been a hot minute. I hope you're doing okay. Um, Hopefully you're doing okay, Uplift. It's been a hot minute. I don't know if it's because I don't know if it's because I haven't been on Twitch for a while, but I don't really see you around. Not on the chat, but Twitch in general. Although in any case, how goes ish? Well, I moved. I moved about 5 months ago. Um, I moved in with my boyfriend all those months ago. Um, I didn't stream because I suffer from dysphoria and depression. And the only reason why I'm streaming right now is because my boyfriend made me promise to stream every day for this month. So this is day number 8. Um, yeah, it's day number 8, and you know, um, yeah, the past few months were just dysphoric, depression filled. You know, but let me give you a shout out because like I even though I don't see your stream, I do think that you deserve a shout out, even though it's been a hot minute. Um, but how goes you? Like I should ask how goes you because it's been a while, you know? It's been a long while since I've seen you. Um, yeah. We're just here talking. We're just I haven't streamed some time. Just been lazy since my SF trip last September. Your San Francisco trip? How'd that go? I hope your San Francisco trip went well. Um, because yeah, actually I absolutely hope that it absolutely went well. I don't know why I keep. I'm glad that it went well. Um, I'm absolutely glad that it went well. Um, congrats on the trip. My nose. Yeah, congrats on the trip. Honestly, um, hope you had fun, and hopefully, yeah. But would you do it again? I'm, I'm pretty sure you would, but Um, I'm not the type of person who would actually go on vacations. I'd rather just stay in my hometown, you know? Yeah, I'd rather just stay in my hometown and just, you know, lock myself from society. My boyfriend wants me to go on vacation, I don't know, to the UK or like Quebec. If money weren't an issue, I'd definitely do it again. Yeah, I mean, I understand, you know? I absolutely understand. Um, Yeah, I absolutely understand if money is an issue, you know? Money is like traveling is absolutely expensive. Um it absolutely is. Like I was lucky to travel with my mom 2 years in a row to New York to visit family. Even though I didn't want to go, I just went because I didn't like maybe I could have used the vacation, but at the same time I didn't want my dad giving me crap about not going. It's like your mom asked you and you didn't say yes. It's like your mom asked you and you didn't say yes. I'm like, oh, because I didn't want to. It's like, no, next time you say yes. And it's like, you know, because it's gonna be exactly like when I went to Wonderland, really really pissed off. So for context, um, so I don't know how. I forgot, but we ended up getting free tickets 1 year to go to Wonderland. You know, we got free tickets to go, and it was supposed to be fun, but it was during a time when I was not in the right mood because everybody was graduating. All my friends were graduating, or my class was graduating, and so was I. But they were actually going to schools, and I, even though like I was, what's the word I'm looking for? Even though I actually went to sign up for different colleges, I didn't get in any of them, and I just started getting my brain just shut down. Like my brain genuinely shut down, and I was just avoided everybody. And yeah, so what ended up happening was it was the last day where we could actually vouch in our Wonderland tickets, and yeah, so it was so I had to go, even though I was not in the best mood. I absolutely had to go because it would be like, because I didn't want my dad to actually be upset about like, what's the point of those tickets if you didn't go in the first place at all? So I just went. It was in a awful, awful mood, and I was like that the entire time. I just didn't want to go on any rides. My two sisters and one of their friends ended up going with us, and I was genuinely just angry all day. And so, like, we missed a bus at some point on our way back home, and I was genuinely just frustrated. And I just, like, legitimately just blacked out. Okay, not blacked out. I was just upset, and I just first thing I went in when I came home was just went in my room and just uh, changed into my clothes and just went to bed. And then my dad just comes in and just like was legitimately upset about it. And it's like, okay, so I just got so I was just told by your sister and your friend about what your mood was, and you were scaring the piss out of them. And my dad's like, why did you actually go with them if you were so pissed off? And like, well, yeah, that's because if I didn't go, you would be pissed off. And my dad actually couldn't. Like, he actually stuttered for a bit. Like, for a moment, he just paused. Not stuttered, but he paused. He was like, still, it's like, yeah, so I was damned if I went, damned if I didn't, you know? And during that, like, let me see. I've got to come back out to Toronto again at some point. It's been almost a couple years since I made my first visit out there. Yeah, Toronto is absolutely nice. I hope. But here's the thing: I don't live near Toronto anymore. Yeah, I don't live near Toronto anymore. Which is kind of sad. But with my old place, I would go. Yeah, at least with my old place, I would take a couple of buses and a train to go to Toronto, and I'd be there in like 45, 50 minutes. But now I'm in another place, and I have to take two buses and a train to Toronto. Um, the Bite, thank you for the follow. Let me introduce myself. Hi, I'm Kiara Strings. I am a trans woman, and this is the early stream where we just talk. That's it. All we do is just talk. Since this is a just chatting stream, but I hope you're doing okay. But if you have to lurk, just like a few other people, just go ahead and lurk. Um, oh, hi, welcome. The Bite. Sorry. Last yesterday somebody followed and didn't say anything, but probably pretty much lurked, but I didn't know who it was. But it was fine. But I hope your day is going well on this 5th of May. No, eighth of May. Sorry, 8th of May. Um, I'm not gonna lurk. Sorry, I'm used to people lurking, and I talk, and occasionally like four other people would talk, and then by the time I raid, it's like, oh, well, these people are here. Whoops. I didn't notice I had like lurkers who treat my streams as a podcast, which good on you. My streams are usually like a podcast at this point, you know. Going downtown Vancouver for me is also a bit of a journey. One bus, one train takes about an hour one way. That is a lot of reading. Like anytime I actually have to go, anytime I have to go somewhere, I usually have a book or two with me, and that is a lot of reading, and it is amazing. Um, I love reading on my way to work. Are you up to date on the YouTube trends? Absolutely not. I am not up to date. My YouTube homepage is YouTube poops, music I like, music essays. Is that it? Is that actually really it? Oh, and some reaction videos. Okay, so I'm not up to date with the YouTube trends because I have not been into trends since, I don't know, since I was in college. Like, look at the things I have right here. You know, look at like their CDs. Have you seen that new trendy animation by Katie? I don't know who Katie is. Um, yeah, I don't know who Katie is. Fundamental paper education. Uh, I'm. Uh, Katie? Oh, okay. I usually put music on mostly some European power metal bands I'm into. That's absolutely amazing. Like whatever rocks your boat. Um, I am not a fan of power metal. Man, that is so pretty. That's pretty. Um, and that also is just gonna be all over my. It's gonna be recommended to me. That type of like thing is gonna be recommended to me. There are new animation 2 months ago. It's called Basics of Behavior and exploded and got 8 million views. Well, 21 million now. Um, yeah, it's 21 million now. I'll end up watching it later because, yeah, I'll end up having to watch it later, you know? But, yeah, I wish I could actually have those numbers, but, you know, um, I would love to do YouTube videos again, and I want to. I actually have scripts written out for the past 2 years. Um, the only problem is I don't really want to be on camera. From that one animation, it got an entire fandom. I mean, I could tell. Like, it has 21 million views. You know, like it's a breakthrough hit, and I'm absolutely glad for them. Um, yeah, I'm glad for them. I personally don't know. Yeah, I personally don't know anything about animation. I'm not an animation person. Now, people making fun out theories, etc. Well, here's the thing: YouTube has everything for everybody. You know, don't knock fan art or theories unless those theories are harmful, like those YouTube grifters. But even they have fan bases that are slowly drifting away. Um, just because things aren't for you doesn't mean it's not for anybody else. Like there are people, there are people who don't like just chatting. Um, but I like doing it. I like hearing people just chat about stuff. I'm saying it's goated. Um, Animation. I mean, it like I'm glad you say it's goated. There are other people who would say the same thing. Um, yeah, there are people who would absolutely say the same thing. Don't get me wrong. Um, but some people might not think that way. They're like, okay, this is really good, but it's not for me. I'll be honest. Animation. I'm off to my next trip in a few weeks. A weekend in Portland, Oregon. Nice. I'm glad. I hope you're gonna have fun. Like, stay safe, have fun, and don't do anything I wouldn't do, which is nothing. Um, but yeah, like the stuff I watch is really weird. Like my boyfriend would not approve of most of what I watch, which again are YouTube poops and certain music essays. He's like, God damn it, why do you watch these people? It's like, cause they're fun. I like them. What's wrong with long form video essays, especially those that you can listen to for 2 hours? You know, like I love long. Like, here's the thing: when I was in high school, I watched YouTube poops. In college, I watched Gmod videos, and then it just went all over the place. Flying down on May 30th, taking Amtrak up in a few days. I hope you stay safe, Uplift. I forgot to mention the biggest draw besides the high quality that has very interesting characters. I'll look into it, Bite. I will absolutely look into it. Um, but please don't hype it up. Like here's the thing. I understand if you like it, do not hype it up because what's gonna happen is that there's gonna be hype backlash. Um, like that's the thing. Like there's 20 in that short animation, and not most, if not all of it, will be fleshed out. I'll take your word for it, and I will watch it later. Um, I will actually, you know what? I'll put it in the watch basics and behavior in the watch later thing. Um, like after the stream, I will watch it. Um, just can't watch it right now. Um, yeah, just can't watch it right now. But don't hype things up because I'm going to be disappointed. You know. I'd rather not. Like, my boyfriend hypes up a few things, like he hyped up like he tells me certain things to watch and they're funny, and then I watch it. The problem is that I think that would be funny. However, since he told me about what happened and then he shows me, it's not as funny as, you know? Um oh yeah, I get it. Like saying what people are watching it for. I get it. I absolutely get it. But yeah, by the way, how did you find me anyways? If you don't mind me asking. So people usually just what's the word I'm looking for? People would just like pass by the stream and not follow, or just click on it, call me an F slur, and then just run away. You know? Just like a couple of days ago, somebody came in chat and asked me if I actually had the surgery, and I'm like, does it follow? I mean, sorry, I followed. I mean, thank you, thank you. I mean, thank you. I don't know what to say, but thank you. But I did have a troll here that asked me if I have the surgery, and I'm like, who cares? You know, who cares if I had the surgery? My thing is, it does not make me less of a woman. You know, there are trans men out there who are men. There are trans women who are women. Trans women like me. Um, Stares into the void stares and meows back. Pets the void purrs back. That's adorable, Uplift. That's genuinely adorable. And my boyfriend wants to get me a dog. Do not let the void turn out to be a bat. Hopefully, the void is not the black hole. I found you in just chatting, and I go to low and high because I like smaller streamers more. Um. Oh God, I still am a smaller streamer. I better get to like rating people who have like, I don't know, triple digits in viewership. Black kids are the sweetest kitties. Oh, then you'll probably like this video. Hold on. Uplift, you probably like this video. Where is it? Okay, playlists. I'm gonna look for like the favorites. Here we are.
Okay, everybody ready for the webinar? I'm about to learn how to make cats happy. Really, Giuseppe? How do you guys think I do at making you happy right now? Not much? What could I do better? Well, see? Unless you tell me, I don't know.
I have watched that video more times than I can count. I think it's like the low 40s. Like or maybe mid 20s. Like I've watched that video a little too much because it's like six black cats on a table. And it's like, why do I just want to watch this and pet them all? Is this a sign that I'm actually getting old? You know, like I have music stuff that I like to listen to and music essays I like to watch and long form videos that are so long you would think that I would be watching a lot more movies, but no. Um, but now it's just black cat videos. I've had Mina for 14 years, but she doesn't act like she's that old. Well, she's a kindred spirit. Mina or Mina, I don't know how to pronounce, but I'm sorry if I mispronunciate, but black cats are amazing. They're absolutely amazing. And I'm tired of certain people saying they're not. I mean, nobody says they aren't, but, you know, I'm tired of people saying that they're not. Okay, I had it right the first time. Yes. 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 Um, yeah, but I'm glad, you know? My boyfriend is allergic to cats, so we're never gonna get one. Not that I want one. Um, oh, there it is. Hold on a minute. Um, I think this is. I think I don't know whose cat this is. My boyfriend knows who this is. Um, yeah, it was just behind that. I don't know. I didn't know where to put it so people could see it. Like if I moved the table a little bit, I could have just like put it behind, but there's other things. But you know, um, I think this is the cat that Mina doesn't live with me since I moved last year. She's in good hands with my mom. That's adorable. Yeah, that's absolutely adorable. Um, but yeah, this is I don't know what the name of this cat is. I genuinely do not know. Um, I just know that when my boyfriend moved in with a friend and his wife, yeah, um, they had a dog and a cat, and the cat's name was Xavier. Um, yeah, the cat's name was Xavier, and I got along with Xavier better than the dog. Like at one point, I was really tired, and Xavier came into the room, and I scratched it. I scratched its head a little, and I kept scratching it despite the fact that I was going to sleep. And also, Xavier was also going to sleep. And also, Xavier was going to sleep. So I was scratching. My fingers were awake, and I was just like, you know? My mom also has four other kitties, two sets of. Oh, that's adorable. Um, that's absolutely adorable. Yeah, that's adorable. Um, I personally don't want pets. I keep telling my boyfriend that I don't want a dog, and he's like, but, but it's a dog. Like all the dog wants to do is love you. He's like, all the dog wants to do is love you. Um, ugh, I'm not into it. Yeah, I'm not really into like getting pets. My boyfriend is all for it, and he's telling all my friends, "Hey, so here's a dog. Let's get Kiara to yeah, let's get Kiara to get say yes to a dog." And I'm like, I don't care. I don't care enough. you know? I genuinely don't care enough. E- Uh. Okay, I don't know if you have me on Discord. Okay, you do have me on Discord. This is surprising. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, that is adorable. That is genuinely adorable.
Do you think I said to you?
Yeah, I did, and I replied, I don't care.
Yes, you do.
No,
Yes, you do.
I don't care about that. I genuinely don't care about that. I He's in the shower now. But those are absolutely adorable. And there's a black cat. Oh, that's adorable. Um, but yeah, my boyfriend keeps sending me pictures of. For those of you who are aware, um, thank you for the friend request. But for those of you who aren't aware or have been living under a rock, Drake has been in some sort of feud with Kendrick Lamar, and I genuinely do not give a crap. I genuinely do not give a crap about that beef because it's. Yeah, I genuinely do not care.
Yes, he does.
I don't care about the Drake or Kendrick Lamar beef because I have a life. I have better things to do than pay attention to anything, like this picture with Kang, Pixie, Jinx, Kodos, and Mina, all of which are more important than the beef between two rappers who I barely listen to, you know? And those are adorable names. Kang and Kodos, I'm pretty sure, is a Simpsons reference. So, hence they are the twins. And Pixie and Jinx are the other twins. And Mina is the, I don't want to say black sheep, but, like, yeah, more invested in the cats than I am with, like, that beef. You know? Like, I am much more invested in the cats. Although I've never been a fan of just having pets, Somebody we know is leaving the country, and my boyfriend is like, hey, why don't we can take care of the dog, and I'm like, I don't want to. Please don't make me. Please don't. Please don't. I don't want this, please. And I keep telling him, I don't want it. Please, 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 I'm not ready to have a pet. And I keep saying it over and over and over and over again. And he's slowly insisting. And I keep saying, I can't, I'm not ready, I'm not ready, I'm not ready. So one of these days I'm just going to drill it into his head. Literally, just drill it into his head. Yes, Kang and Kodos. Yep, Simpsons reference. Although, where else would it have been? I don't know. That reference is probably an older reference than I thought, but maybe. But yeah, I am not ready for a pet. I was barely ready for a goldfish when I was a kid. You really think I'd be ready for a pet? You really be and it's like, but the dog just wants to love you. And it's like, no. No, I barely know how to hold one. What makes you think that I'm going to be able to, like, I can't. That's the problem. I'm not ready yet. And if anybody absolutely complains, if anybody near us actually complains about that I'm not taking good care of the cat, I'm just going to say, hey, I told you so. I said it over and over. And this is the 8th time we've had this conversation. I just have one cat where I live, a toady named Mute. Okay, that's awesome. I'm glad for it. Like, we're all here for Newt the Torty. We're all here, and you sent me something. Hold on a minute. Let me see. What did you send me? Is it a picture of Newt? It's a picture of Newt. There we go. Oh, that is adorable. Oh, that is adorable. Oh, that is adorable. Oh my god, that is adorable. I don't know why I did that. I can't do that face anymore, but that is an adorable cat. I don't want pets, but I prefer cats because I could leave them alone and I don't actually have to go outside and walk them. Like, I don't want to go outside and walk a dog at all, Yes, it's exercise, but I have a job where I could actually be on my feet for a long period of time. I get enough exercise. I don't want to go outside for like a pet, I personally do not want it. That's just me. I'm not there yet. My God. It'll be one thing to babysit a dog, but we did that, like, I think last year or a couple of years ago. I think a couple of years ago, we had, uh, me and my boyfriend house sat, um, for his family. So we actually had around 4 dogs to take care of or surrounding us. And it was fine, it was fine. We had the whole weekend to ourselves. Um, we had the whole weekend to ourselves, and that's totally fine. All for it. Um, but I'm at the end of the day, I'm not ready right now with one, let alone 4. Like, we handled 4 dogs, and it was okay. It was okay. I was just not ready. I'm just not ready for dogs or any pet right now. And whatever it makes me happy, sure, but I'm not ready at this moment, you know? And it's like, but dogs can absolutely make you feel better. And it's like, I'm not doubting that. My boyfriend's a dog person. He's been surrounded by dogs for his whole life, I think. And I was not. I was just locked up in my room listening to a lot of music that would depress me even more. It was self inflicted on purpose. Um, Hence why so many albums I have are kind of depressing. But I'm here to entertain you, not, I I almost said not entertain you, not. Um, it's the basic location. I ruined that lyric. I was listening to Beck's Odelay. That is an album that is pure 90s. Like, I have not heard an album that is both timeless and dated at the same time. Well, it's mostly dated, but in the best possible way. It's as dated as Dookie by Green Day. Um, it doesn't 100% hold up today like Paul's Boutique by the Beastie Boys, but my God, it does remind me of the times when I used to play Ride to Hell Retribution, the worst game I've ever played in my life so far. Like, that is the worst game I've ever played in my life. And there are a few games on the video games that have the worst reception that I've played. Sonic 06, Fallout 76, um, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Those I played multiple times. I played Sonic 06 and beat it in 6 days. It's not the worst game I've ever played. It is glitchy, but I can handle glitchy. Could not handle the camera. The camera kind of screwed me up a lot. Like, the camera just was a and yet I bought 3 copies of that game. And then Fallout 76, well, even though it improved with time, the launch was a disaster. And Star Wars Battlefront 2, I only played the blast mode and that was it. I didn't know anything else, you know? I was hyped up for it and I was impressed for the most part. Um, I just didn't care enough for, I didn't care enough to play anything else, any other mode. I only played the blast mode. Mm. But other than that, lately I've just been playing Fallout 76 again. And my headphones are just like there. Just leave it there. Just leave it. But yeah, the reason that, like I said, the reason as to why I hadn't been streaming in a while is because of dysphoria. And being in front of the camera was just shaking me, and I just couldn't be in front of it because it was genuinely hurting me. Um, because I wasn't, I'm not like, I don't feel like I'm with like other trans girls, you know. Like every other trans girl I see on this platform is absolutely amazing and looks amazing, you know. And I feel like, you know, um, hence why I'm in therapy right now because my boyfriend said I have to, because it was either to do these streams every day for a month, or I would wallow in my own emotional feelings. Yeah, just writhe, just be in bed and just like crying myself to sleep, which I do. Not much anymore, but I do. Being unique is better than. I agree, but I'm not perfect. I know I'm not perfect. Absolutely not. I am envious. Yeah, I'm envious. I'm jealous. I am depressed. I am spiteful. Um, just go on my Twitter and you know what? Just go on my Twitter and roll back all the way to 2020 or before 2020, and you'll see meltdowns. Like I was not the best person to be around, to the point to where I would unfollow certain people on Twitter and Twitch. I would ask Twitch not to bring certain people up because they made my dysphoria just worse. Um, like yeah, I had to unfollow a few people because I felt bad about myself whenever I looked at them. Um, it still happens to certain people I still watch. Um, yeah, it genuinely just still hurts. Um, wow, I made myself sad. And this is day 8. Oh God, this is the 8th day. I promised I was gonna stream every day for a month. Oh my God, this is gonna be hell, isn't it? Oh, I'm quite frankly going to hell. Um. Uh-oh. Oh shoot. Oh, my frames dropped. Okay. Shoot. My frames dropped for a minute. Yeah, my frames dropped for a minute, so I apologize. And they're gonna drop again. Why do they keep dropping? Like yesterday they kept dropping for like a full minute or so, but good God. Like, give me at least 33 more minutes because these streams only last about 90 minutes. About the about as long as a Mystery Science Theater episode, which I don't know if anybody here has watched Mystery Science Theater at all. But, you know, people have only heard about it because of the Netflix thing, and that was hit or miss. Oh no, go watch Riff Tracks. In fact, I can, like, yeah, actually go to Riff Tracks because that absolutely is probably something you all enjoy because it's a lot more current, question mark. It's a little bit more current, question mark, dot, 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 you know? Um, but yeah, like, honestly, I see people like, oh crap. Like, I see other trans streamers and I feel like lacking compared to them, you know? Yeah, I feel absolutely lacking compared to them. Where's the 10? Um, and it's not their fault. It absolutely isn't their fault. This is just a me problem, and I genuinely 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 11. Oh god, it's right there. Um but yeah, like I'm no Willow, like yeah, I'm no Willow because like she is absolutely talented. Um yeah, she makes my streams suck. Like I used to watch Willow before I started getting envious. And as Valen Vane says, it's okay to be envious, it's okay to be jealous. It's not okay to act upon it in the worst possible way. I should give him a shout out actually. Because you all should watch Valen Vane. Is that how you pronounce his name? Is that how you. There you go. Go follow Valen. He streams about 4 times a week. Yes, he's a partner, but he's absolutely the bee's knees. Go follow him right now. I know Nova Nebula follows him. And this is before we figured out that we both knew who Valen was or is. So give him a follow, please. He'll appreciate it. But yeah, my streams are, just chatting streams, and I just like to shoot the crap, see how chat is going. I'm genuinely surprised that I've lasted this long in terms of streaming, you know? Like, I'm genuinely surprised I lasted this long. Like, I started when the pandemic hit, and now it's like, boom, here I am, still streaming. Struggling a bit with my dysphoria, but still streaming. Streaming. Everybody streaming. On Disney and Netflix too. All the way to Crave. Streaming. Everybody streaming. All the movies on a click. We all go and rave. Streaming. Everyone is watching. All the movies and Netflix shows. Anything goes. I can't improvise. That was pretty much like the beat of a Green Day song. Do 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 dun 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 do do do. God, my God, 21st Century just reminds me of the times I used to watch Dragon Ball Z. Oh, good times. And that was before, like, I found out that Dragon Ball Z has so much filler. Like, and I've said this plenty of times, at one point, the main character has a spirit bomb, and he's making it for, like, 2 episodes, 2 or 3 episodes. I'm like, you're padding this out, aren't you? You're just padding everything out. It's okay to be missing a few episodes, or just condense 3 episodes into one. Like Saturday Night Live does it. Like Saturday Night Live episodes are like 90 minutes, and reruns on other channels have it at 60. Because there's so much filler that you don't need. Up, 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 up. But yeah, hopefully everybody's gonna have like a really good time, whatever that time is. I'm starting to feel the tiredness. And here I was thinking that after the stream I was gonna play Fallout 76 while I was listening to a podcast I always listen to, We Hate Movies, which, by the way, every time I find a place where I can listen to a podcast, it ends up being shut down later. Like, I used to listen to Google Podcasts, I don't know if anybody remembers that, but I used to listen to it, and it's gone. And now I listen to Google okay, Google Play Podcast, and now it's Google Podcast, and now they're shutting that down. I'm like, couldn't you just give me a break? Like, can I just get a break here? Like, I genuinely think that actually helped me along the lines of like a lot of things. Now you're just gonna take away where I listen to podcasts. What's next? YouTube? You're gonna take away my podcast from YouTube? Okay. Oh God. Mother of mercy. Um. Sorry. Sorry for the rant. This is a just chatting stream after all. And I got so lazy that my stream title is 8. The number 8. Which is my least favorite Incubus album. Some of you may be wondering, Incubus still makes new music? In which I say, does it matter? I don't know what to say to that. I genuinely don't know what to say to that. Holy God. Yeah, apparently, like, so this video is 2 months old as of uploading. It's 2 months old, and I'm like, holy crumbs. Um, but yeah, nice video. Thank you, Bite Bite. Um, yeah, thank you for the video. I didn't think it. I thought it was gonna be like, I genuinely thought that, the video, was going to be like very skit bit driven based, but it was a music video. But I didn't. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like, different characters talking, but I didn't know there was gonna be music. It surprised me too. It genuinely surprised me. Um, Holy mother of God. What else has this person done? Let me see. Her name is Katie. 9 videos and she does all that. Oh my God. But yeah, her breakthrough. Like, that is a good breakthrough hit. It makes me feel like garbage. That absolutely makes me feel like garbage. Because I feel like I haven't done anything in my life. Even though I have. I have my own YouTube channel. It's just that everybody else, Like, you ever feel like even though you've done things in your life, you feel like, in comparison, you haven't done anything? Like, my sisters have absolutely done anything, have done a lot. Like, it sucks. Like, that feeling absolutely sucks. I do anything to get rid of that feeling of envy and jealousy. No, just envy. I do anything to get rid of envy. Yeah, I genuinely do anything to get rid of, like, all this envy I have. That it sucks. Like, the reason why I stopped following Willow is because I'm still envious of her, She has worked hard, don't get me wrong. She is influential to other people, but I still feel envy towards her because, I could work as hard as I can and I'm still not going to, like, this is just me. This is me talking personally. This is just me. This is my emotions. But I sometimes I don't like, I'm glad for the small following, but like sometimes I can feel a little bit regretful that I don't do anything much. Like, I like to keep things simple, like hence apparently I now have a set. As opposed to like having everything behind me and getting things by going over my bed. And my CD collection right here, to the point where I don't think I actually was over there watching TV. Yeah. Oh, crumbs, I forgot to close the blinds. Excuse me. Oh, God. But yeah, it absolutely is a thing about what happens. Like, my brain is just like, I'm here, but how can I be like some other people? Like, how can I be like Willow? How can I be like all the other queer streamers? Like, how can I be like the YouTubers who are queer, who are absolutely amazing? All I can do is just be a black trans girl talking about music And I'm pretty sure there are trans women out there who do talk about music better than I do. You know? Way better than I do. Um, like, so. Yeah, I don't think anybody knows where I'm coming from.
Love?
Yeah.
Could you pause the stream for like 1 or 2 minutes?
What's up? Here, hold on. I could just pause. Hold on. BRB. Hi. Sorry for that pause. Um, Note to self: do not. Hold on a minute. Note to self: